I was about to lose it. My dream vacation, the one I had been planning for months, was crumbling before my eyes. It started like any normal travel day. I was excited, I was packed, I was ready. I had booked this beautiful hotel right by the beach, the kind of place where you wake up to the sound of the waves, and you can feel the sun on your skin even when you're still inside. I was so excited. I couldn't wait to check in, throw my bags down, and just relax. They couldn't find my reservation. I thought, okay, maybe there's been some mix-up. But no, it turns out they didn't have my booking at all. The receptionist looked at me, confused. "We don't have any rooms available," she said. I could feel my heart sink into my stomach. I had paid in full for this room. I had confirmation emails, I had receipts, but none of it mattered. They couldn't find me in their system. I tried not to panic. I mean, I was in a foreign country. I didn't know where else I could go. I had already paid for this place. And worst of all, it was already late in the evening. I'm sure you can guess what went through my head. What was I going to do? Should I just grab my bags and wander around in a city I wasn't familiar with, looking for a place to stay? Should I just sit there and hope that maybe they would find my reservation somehow? It felt like every option was a disaster. Then, something totally unexpected happened. I remembered something. A few weeks before my trip, a friend had casually mentioned something about travel insurance. At the time, I thought it was just another extra cost I didn't need. I'm sure you've thought that too. Who really needs insurance when everything's going perfectly, right? But somehow, that thought popped into my head. And for a second, I thought, could it help? I took a deep breath, called the customer service number for my travel insurance, and explained what was happening. Within minutes, they were on it. They were checking the hotel's details, confirming everything with the management, and offering alternatives. They weren't just handling it, though, they were fixing it. I couldn't believe it. They didn't just give me generic advice, they actually solved the issue. After a few back and forths, they managed to secure me another room at a nearby hotel that was even nicer than the one I had booked. And yes, it was covered by my travel insurance. I was in disbelief. The relief hit me all at once. But when I arrived at the hotel, the worst possible thing happened. I was safe, I was secure, and my vacation was still on. That's when I realized something huge. Travel insurance is not just about canceling flights or getting a refund for a missed connection. It's not just some extra thing that feels unnecessary when you're in a rush to book a trip. It's about the unexpected. It's about life's little disasters that you can't predict. It's about what happens when you're stuck with nowhere to turn. I never thought I'd be the person who needed travel insurance. But I also never thought I'd be stranded at a hotel with no place to go after being told they lost my reservation. The best part? The hotel never even offered to help. They didn't care that I was in a bind. But my travel insurance? They cared, and they got me out of that mess. They turned my nightmare into something manageable. I guess the point I'm trying to make is this. You just never know. You can plan everything down to the finest detail, that life throws curveballs. And when it does, having a safety net can be a total game changer. Look, I'm not saying you need to be paranoid about every little thing. But trust me, the peace of mind you get from knowing you're covered is worth it. For me, it wasn't about getting money back or worrying about refunds. It was about having someone on my side when I needed it the most. So, if you're planning a trip soon and you're on the fence about travel insurance, here's my tip. Get it. Trust me on this. It's like having a backup plan for when everything else goes sideways. And for what it's worth, I've been using Orust, Insure for all my travel insurance needs lately, and I genuinely trust them. It's not some big advertisement, just a personal recommendation from someone who's been in the thick of it and found a way out. You never know when that peace of mind will save your trip, or even just your sanity. That's it. That's my story. Take it from me. Don't leave home without it.